Hey, what is up guys? My name is Rizzial and welcome back to another house tutorial on how to build a modern mansion. Now the mansion I'll be building today comes with tons of space with its 3-car garage and many rooms thanks to its over 30 block long length. Not only that, but it has many other awesome features including a large swimming pool and cool all glass sunroom. So with all that being said, let's get right into building it. Now first up we will build the first floor of the house. So let's start that by laying out the first section of the foundation, which will be a 32 long by 9 block wide ring of spruce planks. Then with this first section in place, we will next add a couple walls off the front side of this. So let's add in the first one at the front left corner by placing out 10 spruce planks in front here. And now for the second wall, we can add in the same thing that is 14 blocks to the right of the first wall. So then once we have this base foundation in place, we can build this entire thing up another 3 blocks so the walls are 4 blocks tall in total. Next, with the walls built, we can start adding in the flooring. So for this long and close section, we can replace the grass with white concrete blocks, and in between these two other walls, we can replace the grass with stone. Then with the flooring in place, we will enclose this first floor. So we can do that by adding a layer of white concrete over top this entire area that also extends off the sides of the spruce walls a block. Next up, we will build the second floor of the house. So starting at the back left corner on top of the white concrete, let's lay out a 22 long by 9 wide ring of spruce planks that starts in a block from the corner. Then we'll add another ring of spruce planks at the front left section. So starting at this corner of the planks, let's place out a 6 wide by 16 block long ring of spruce planks. So now with all these planks laid out, let's build them up another 3 blocks so the walls are 4 blocks tall in total. Then before we cover over the second floor, let's place a couple 4 tall spruce plank columns at the right side that are in a block from the corners. So now let's cover over these spruce walls and columns we placed with white concrete that also extends past the sides of the walls a block. Then with the roof in place, we will next build a wall over at the left side. So between the concrete at the roof and the first floor ceiling, let's fill in the side with white concrete to create a wall here. Next, over at the right side of the house, let's fill in the gaps between the spruce columns and walls here with black stained glass panes, which will be for the sunroom's windows. Then above this glass room, we will build a large skylight. So starting in a block from the front right corner here, let's place in an 11 long by 9 wide ring of spruce slabs on the roof. And now let's replace all the white concrete between these slabs with black stained glass blocks. Next we'll build a staircase for the entranceway. So at this top wall to the left of the glass, let's replace 4 of the white concrete here with spruce planks. And then off the ends of these planks, we can extend down spruce stairs until we reach the ground. Then at the sides of the staircase, we'll add some sloping walls of white concrete that go up a block with each stair. And now at the end of the staircase, let's add in some double dark oak doors with black stained glass around them. Next we'll add a couple more doors to the house. So for the next one, let's add it at the middle of this bottom right wall where the pool area will be, using double dark oak doors and black stained glass. Then for the last door, we'll add one at the middle of the top left wall where the balcony will be, using the same style of doors. And now also on this balcony, let's place black stained glass panes around the edges for the railing. Next we'll add the garage doors to the house. So at this bottom left section, let's fill in the wall with horizontally placed quartz pillar blocks that are in a block from the spruce planks. Then from each end of these spruce walls, go over 4 blocks and add in a couple spruce plank columns in front of the quartz. And now between each of these spruce columns, let's place spruce slabs along the top layer here. Then to finish up these garage doors, let's place across 4 stone buttons on each section of the quartz. Next we'll add in all the windows to the house. So starting with the balcony area, let's add a couple 2x2 black stained glass pane windows with trapdoors around them at the sides of the doorway, and also one more at the right side by the main entrance. Then with the 3 balcony windows in place, let's next go over to the bottom right side of the house and add in a narrow 5 wide window here. And now at the back side of this section, let's add in another narrow window that is 7 blocks wide. Also at the back here, for this top and bottom section, we'll add 6 more 2x2 windows with trapdoors that will each be 4 blocks apart from each other. Next, with all the windows in place, we'll start adding in the pool area at the front right part of the house. So let's start this by replacing the grass from the end of this staircase over to the spruce wall at the right with white concrete. Then from the end of this staircase, let's extend out 8 blocks of white concrete towards the front that then wraps around to the other end of the concrete as well. So now between this ring of white concrete we made, let's remove 2 layers of the grass and dirt so it is 2 blocks deep, and then we can replace all the remaining dirt after that on the ground and walls with white concrete. And now once we have the hole for the pool complete, we can fill this area up with buckets of water. Then with all the water in the pool, let's now add a railing around the edge of this area using black stained glass panes. Next up, we can add a small driveway and walkway to the house. So starting at the left corner of this pool area, let's extend stone blocks over to the far left spruce wall, and then replace all the grass within this area with stone blocks as well. Then with the driveway in place, let's next add some bushes around the house. So let's do that by wrapping leaves around the bottom part of the spruce walls. And now to finish up the exterior of the house, I will go ahead and make some outdoor furniture for the pool and balcony areas. Now as for what you want in the interior of the house, I'll leave that entirely up to you guys, but as always I'll quickly show you how I decorated mine as an example. But that is going to be all for this Modern Mansion house tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed and thank you so much for watching. As always, I'd love to hear all your feedback and don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed, as that would be much appreciated. And with that said, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Later guys, bye bye.
it.